before the world begins to stir and wake. I turn my face toward the morning light. Every breath I draw is an act of faith. Every dawn a door you open wide. You are moving in the stillness here, provision flowing long before I rise. Every morning I rise into your goodness. Every morning your mercies meet me here. Every morning the harvest draws a little closer. Every morning your abundance is near. Your hand is open over all my days. Every morning I rise in your grace. The fields are filling though I cannot see. The river running underneath the ground. You are working in the space between the promise spoken and its coming sound. Jehovah Jireh, you have gone before. You are faithful to the covenant you keep. Every morning I rise into your goodness. Every morning your mercies meet me here. Every morning the harvest draws a little closer. Every morning your abundance is near. Your hand is open over all my days. Every morning I rise in your grace. I will not wait in fear. I will not watch in doubt. Your provision is already on its way. The morning knows your name. The light declares your faithfulness. And I receive what you have set in place. Every morning I rise into your goodness. Every morning your mercies meet me here. Every morning the harvest draws a little closer. Every morning your abundance is near. Your hand is open over all my days. Every morning I rise in your grace. Your abundance comes. Your abundance comes.
I walk into this day with my eyes wide open. I know whose name goes before me in every room. The favor of the Lord is not a distant promise. It is the atmosphere I move through and breathe. No door that God has opened can be shut. No gate that He has lifted can come down. Every door is open before me now. Every gate is lifted by the hand of God. Supernatural favor walks ahead of me, and I receive what the covenant has promised. I do not force my way, I do not beg. I simply walk through what the Lord has opened. There are rooms prepared that I have not yet entered, and conversations waiting to be had. There are resources flowing toward this moment from directions that I cannot track or plan. God is orchestrating what I cannot see, and every open door confirms His word. Every door is open before me now. Every gate is lifted by the hand of God. Supernatural favor walks ahead of me, and I receive what the covenant has promised. I do not force my way, I do not beg. I simply walk through what the Lord has opened. His favor is not fragile, His blessing does not depend on my timing. What He has opened, no man closes. What He has spoken will arrive. Every door is open before me now. Every gate is lifted by the hand of God. Supernatural favor walks ahead of me, and I receive what the covenant has promised. I do not force my way, I do not beg. I simply walk through what the Lord has opened. Every door, every gate already open.
I have seen the way His favor moves. It walks ahead and clears the road. It speaks into a room before I enter, and what is waiting there already knows. The Lord has sent His blessing as a herald, and what He blesses nothing can withhold. Favor goes before me into every room. Favor opens gates that man has sealed. Supernatural blessing is my covering, and every door the Lord has touched will yield. I do not go alone into this season. Favor goes before me everywhere I go. There are people being positioned to meet me. There are resources aligned with where I stand. There are conversations God is orchestrating that no strategy of mine could ever plan. He is working in the details and the margins, and the outcome is already in His hand. Favor goes before me into every room. Favor opens gates that man has sealed. Supernatural blessing is my covering, and every door the Lord has touched will yield. I do not go alone into this season. Favor goes before me everywhere I go. I will walk with the confidence of the covered. I will speak with the certainty of the sent. What God has placed upon me goes before me, and the doors that open are His own intent. Favor goes before me into every room. Favor opens gates that man has sealed. Supernatural blessing is my covering, and every door the Lord has touched will yield. I do not go alone into this season. Favor goes before me everywhere I go. Favor goes before me, always before me.
Before I speak a word, the Lord has spoken. Before I take a step, the path is cleared. His favor rose before I opened my eyes. His provision moved before the dawn appeared. I do not enter this day on my own terms. I enter it surrounded by His name. I wake into the favor of the Lord. I rise into a morning He has made. His blessing is already in the room. His abundance meets me as I wake. I am not behind, I am not too late. I wake into the favor of the Lord. The same God who divided ancient waters is moving over everything I face. What seems immovable has already shifted. What seems delayed is simply held in place. The morning is the signal, not the waiting. The morning is the threshold of my day. I wake into the favor of the Lord. I rise into a morning He has made. His blessing is already in the room. His abundance meets me as I wake. I am not behind, I am not too late. I wake into the favor of the Lord. I will not rehearse what yesterday could not do. I will declare what this morning carries. His mercies arrive with the light, and I receive them before I even ask. I wake into the favor of the Lord. I rise into a morning He has made. His blessing is already in the room. His abundance meets me as I wake. I am not behind, I am not too late. I wake into the favor of the Lord. Favor surrounds me. Favor today.
You fed Elijah by the dried up brook. You opened Sarah's womb against all time. You led your people through the wilderness, and every morning manna fell like rain. What you have done, you are still doing now. Your covenant does not grow old or change. Jehovah Jireh, you have never failed. Not one word you spoke has fallen to Jehovah Jireh, you have never failed. I trace the ancient paths where you have walked. I see your hand in every open door. The shepherd never leaves the flock without. The table set, the cup that overflows. You are the same God speaking to me now, the faithful one who keeps what he has sworn. Jehovah Jireh, you have never failed. Not one word you spoke has fallen to the ground. Every promise you have made is still alive. Every seed you planted in me will be found. You are the God who sees and still provides. Jehovah Jireh, you have never failed. My trust is not in what I see today. My trust is in the name you've always been. Before I knew the need, you knew the answer. Before I called, the provision was on its way. Jehovah Jireh, you have never failed. Not one word you spoke has fallen to the ground. Every promise you have made is still alive. Every seed you planted in me will be found. You are the God who sees and still provides. Jehovah Jireh, you have never failed. You have never failed. You will never fail.
You have set a table in the open field. You have filled the cup before I even asked. Every good and perfect gift that I have known came from hands that never tire of giving. The shepherd leads me where the rivers run, and in that place there is no lack at all. My cup runs over with your goodness. My fields are full of what your hand has grown. Every river flowing from your throne finds its way into the life you've given me. I lack nothing, I am not in want. My cup runs over, and it overflows. I've seen the way you multiply multiply the small. A handful given back as something vast. What looked like not enough became the more. The miracle hidden in what I had. Abundance is not what I managed to earn. It is what you release to those who trust. My cup runs over with your goodness. My fields are full of what your hand has grown. Every river flowing from your throne finds its way into the life you've given me. I lack nothing, I am not in want. My cup runs over, and it overflows. This is not the end of what you're doing. This overflow is just the early rain. What is coming is beyond what I imagined, and I receive it all in Jesus' name. My cup runs over with your goodness. My fields are full of what your hand has grown. Every river flowing from your throne finds its way into the life you've given me. I lack nothing, I am not in want. My cup runs over, and it overflows, overflow. You are more than enough. There is a river that does not run dry, that flows from the throne of the Most High God. It carries abundance to the willing heart. It reaches the places no hand could afford. I have stood at the edge of that river before, and every time I return it is wider. Rivers of blessing never stop flowing. Rivers of favor run deep and run wide. Everything God has released from His storehouse is moving like water toward my life. I open my hands and I open my heart. Rivers of blessing never stop flowing. The same supply that fill the widow's jars is the supply that fills what I bring today. What I offer in faith to the God of abundance is returned in ways I cannot calculate or weigh. He multiplies the small into the more than enough, and the more than enough into overflow. Rivers of blessing never stop flowing. Rivers of favor run deep and run wide. Everything God has released from His storehouse is moving like water toward my life. I open my hands and I open my heart. Rivers of blessing never stop flowing. This is the covenant of the faithful God, that those who trust will never be in want. The river keeps moving whether I see it or not, and it will arrive exactly when He said. Rivers of blessing never stop flowing. Rivers of favor run deep and run wide. Everything God has released from His storehouse is moving like water toward my life. I open my hands and I open my heart. Rivers of blessing never stop flowing. Still flowing, always flowing, never running dry.
I have been faithful in the field through every season. I have trusted what I planted to the ground, and I can feel the shift beneath the surface, a stirring in the earth without a sound. The harvest does not announce itself with thunder. It arrives the way the morning does, quietly and full. Something is moving that I cannot slow. Something is coming that I already know. Something is breaking open in my season. The seeds I sowed in faith are finding light. single day of trusting. You do not let one faithful prayer dissolve what I have carried through the waiting months is exactly what this harvest will resolve. The reaper follows close behind the sower, and the distance between them is closing now. Something is moving that I cannot slow. Something is coming that I already know. Something is breaking open in my season. The seeds I sowed in faith are finding light. Every closed thing is beginning to open. Every long night is giving way to morning bright. I receive it with both hands held open wide. Something is breaking open in my season. Not because I earned it, not because I waited long enough, but because the God of harvest is faithful to the seeds He called me to plant. Something is breaking open in my season. The seeds I sowed in faith are finding light. Every closed thing is beginning to open. Every long night is giving way to morning bright. I receive it with both hands held open wide. Something is breaking open in my season. It is opening. It is here. He counted every star and called them by their names. He measured out the waters in the hollow of His hand. He spoke the ancient covenant to Abraham, and every word He promised still stands. I am held inside a story older than my need, a faithfulness that reaches back before my days. The God who keeps His word will keep me. The God who never changes will not change for me. Every promise spoken over my life is held in hands that will not let it fall. His covenant is stronger than my circumstance. The God who keeps His word will keep me. He did not forget the sparrow or the lily. He did not leave the shepherd without a flock. He opened rivers in the dry and barren places. He brought the breakthrough when the way was blocked. And now He turns that same eternal faithfulness restored every area of my life today. The God who keeps His word will keep me. The God who never changes will not change for me. Every promise spoken over my life is held in hands that will not let it fall. His covenant is stronger than my circumstance. The God who keeps His word will keep me. I do not need to understand the timing. I only need to trust the one who holds it. What He has promised He will bring to pass, and what He brings will be more than I asked. The God who keeps His word will keep me. The God who never changes will not change for me. Every promise spoken over my life is held in hands that will not let it fall. His covenant is stronger than my circumstance. The God who keeps His word will keep me. He keeps His word. He keeps me. I have sown in faith through the quiet months, when the ground was hard and the skies were still. Every seed I planted in your name was received by hands far greater than my will. The season is not wasted, it is working. What was buried is already rising now. I can hear the sound of an abundant rain. I can feel the turning of a harvest day. The harvest season is already moving. The fields I planted in faith are coming through. Every seed I sowed in the name of Jesus is returning now with abundance new. I will open my hands and I will receive. The harvest season is breaking through for me. You do not forget a single seed that was given in trust to your faithful ground. What was planted in the darkest hour is the very thing that will most abound. The reaper now is walking close behind, feel the turning of a harvest day. The harvest season is already moving. The fields I planted in faith are coming through. Every seed I sow in the name of Jesus is returning now with abundance new. I will open my hands and I will receive. The harvest season is breaking through for me. Not by my effort and not by my strength, but by the covenant you sealed with grace. The harvest belongs to the faithful God who brings to completion what He put in place. The harvest season is already moving. The fields I planted in faith are coming through. Every seed I sowed in the name of Jesus is returning now with abundance new. I will open my hands and I will receive. The harvest season is breaking through for me. The harvest is here. The harvest is near.
There is a word that has not aged, written before the world was formed, a covenant that still holds the page long after every season's storm. God declared it to the fathers, He confirmed it to the Son. What He promised to the shepherds has not ceased to be begun. He is faithful in the morning, He is faithful in the night. Every promise finds its forming in the fullness of His light. The God who keeps His ancient word is keeping it today. Every promise ever heard is finding its own way. He does not forget the covenant, He does not lose the thread. The God who spoke to Abraham is speaking still ahead. David sang the ancient paths, the roads of God that never close. He walked beneath the aftermath of every blessing as it rose. I will walk those ancient paths, I will sing those ancient songs. The God who kept the covenant, to every name He called belongs. He is faithful in the morning, He is faithful in the night. Every promise finds its forming in the fullness of His light. The God who keeps His ancient word is keeping it today. Every promise ever heard is finding its own way. He does not forget the covenant, He does not lose the thread. The God who spoke to Abraham is speaking still ahead. I will not waver in the waiting, I will not let the season shake. What God has promised is not fading. Every word is wide awake. The God who keeps His ancient word is keeping it today. Every promise ever heard is finding its own way. He does not forget the covenant, He does not lose the thread. The God who spoke to Abraham is speaking still ahead. His word holds, His word holds. There are rivers I have not yet seen that are already moving toward me. Waters that were set in motion long before I knew my need. The God who placed the springs in the mountains has directed every current to this place. Rivers of heaven running through my season, carrying the overflow I cannot hold. Every stream of blessing has a divine reason. Every wave of favor more than I was told. Rivers running, rivers running, heaven's rivers running through my days. I have stood at the edge of dry ground and declared what my eyes could not see, that the God of every river and rain had already prepared the supply for me. And what faith spoke in the season of silence, the faithful God is bringing into view. Rivers of heaven running through my season, carrying the overflow cannot hold. Every stream of blessing has a divine reason. Every wave of favor more than I was told. Rivers running, rivers running, heaven's rivers running through my days. He does not send a trickle to the thirsty. He opens the floodgates of His grace. Every river of provision flows from heaven, and every drop carries my name and my place. Rivers of heaven running through my season, carrying the overflow I cannot hold. Every stream of blessing has a divine reason. Every wave of favor more than I was told. Rivers running, rivers running, heaven's rivers running through my days. Rivers running, rivers running. Before the world has made its first demand, before the weight of any task arrives, I turn my face toward your open hand and recognize the mercy that provides. Your faithfulness was present through the night, and now it meets me at the edge of light. I rise to meet your mercies every morning. They are new and they are waiting at the door. Every dawn becomes a gentle, holy warning that your provision is already going before. I rise before the day can ask what I am worth. I rise to meet your mercies coming forth. The ancient paths are walked by those who rise before the noise of every day begins, who bring their open hands and lifted eyes, and find that God has been at work since then. His supply was moving through the dark long before I carried one concern or care. I rise to meet your mercies every morning. They are new and they are waiting at the door. Every a gentle, holy warning that your provision is already going before. I rise before the day can ask what I am worth. I rise to meet your mercies coming forth. I will not wait until I see the evidence. I will not hold my praise until the harvest shows. Your mercies do not need my confidence. They come because your faithful covenant flows. I rise to meet your mercies every morning. They are new and they are waiting at the door. Every dawn becomes a gentle, holy morning that your provision is already going before. I rise before the day can ask what I am worth. I rise to meet your mercies coming forth. Every morning your mercies find me here. There is a table set in the middle of my waiting, with bread and oil and a cup that runs over the rim. I do not have to search for where provision is coming. The Lord, who is my shepherd, leads me straight to Him. Every morning I return to this one place, where abundance lives inside your open face. In your presence every table is prepared. Every open door is found at your right hand. In your presence there is more than I can carry, more than any asking, more than I had planned. You are the source of every supernatural favor, the God whose supply has never reached its end. I come before you grateful every morning. Into your presence I ascend. The world may count its resources and find them small, but you are not constrained by what my eyes can see. Jehovah Jireh, God who provides for all, has set a river flowing straight for me. I bring my morning worship as an offering, not to earn the blessing, but to know the one who gives. In your presence every table is prepared. Every open door is found at your right hand. In your presence there is more than I can carry, more than any asking, more than I had planned. You are the source of every supernatural favor, the God whose supply has never reached its end. I come before you grateful every morning. Into your presence I ascend. Not because of what I've built or gathered, not because of anything I've done, but by the covenant of grace you established. I receive the blessing of your Son. In your presence every table is prepared, every open door is found at your right hand. In your presence there is more than I can carry, more than any asking, more than I had planned. You are the source of every supernatural favor, the God whose supply has never reached its end. I come before you grateful every morning. Into your presence I ascend. Every table is prepared, every door is open. In your presence
planted seeds in a season of trust. When the ground felt hard and the sky felt far, I did not know how a harvest must begin so small, begin so dark. But underneath what eyes could see, a covenant root was taking hold, and everything God promised me was quietly becoming gold. The harvest is already breaking ground, already rising, already found. What I planted in faith is coming through. The harvest belongs to all I knew was true. Every promise, every word, every declaration that I heard. The harvest is already breaking ground, and the fields of abundance are all around. I will not dig up what I have sown to check if anything is growing. The faithful God who called it home already knows the way it's going. The morning light falls on the field, and I can see the green beginning. Every season has its yield, and mine has already been winning. The harvest is already breaking ground, already rising, already found. What I planted in faith is coming through. The harvest belongs to all every word, every declaration that I heard. The harvest is already breaking ground, and the fields of abundance are all around. But by the faithfulness of God alone, every seed returns to its source, multiplied and fully grown. The harvest is already breaking ground, already rising, already found. What I planted in faith is coming through. The harvest belongs to all I knew was true. Every promise, every word, every declaration that I heard. The harvest is already breaking ground, and the fields of abundance are all around. Breaking ground, breaking ground. The harvest of the Lord is found. Every morning is a miracle of grace poured new. Every sunrise is a promise that His word is true. He has numbered all our days and fill them with His care. Every morning His provision meets us in the air. We rise and find Him faithful. We open and He's there. His mercies greet the morning beyond what we could dare. Every morning His mercies rise, new as the light across the skies. We receive what His hand has given, daily bread from an open heaven. His favor falls on this family today. Every morning He makes a way. Let the children of this household wake in trust and song. Every season God provides for them the whole day long. He prepares a table even in the waiting place. Every morning is a testimony of His grace. We rise and find Him faithful. We open and He's there. His mercies greet the morning beyond what we could dare. Every morning His mercies rise, new as the light across the skies. We receive what His hand has given, daily bread makes a way. Jehovah Jireh, you have never missed a day. Every morning you have led us in your ancient way. We stand and watch the light arrive and know that you provide. Every morning is the proof that you are on our side. Every morning his mercies rise, new as the light across the skies. We receive what his hand has given, daily bread from an open heaven. His favor falls on this family today. Every morning he makes a way. New every morning, new every morning.
There is one jar left upon the shelf, and I have brought it to you, open and bare. I have come to the end of what I built myself, and found you already waiting there. You are the God who multiplied the oil. You are the God who fed the widow's son. One jar left and you are moving. One step of faith and you provide. I will pour out everything I'm holding and watch your supernatural supply. You have never been surprised by empty vessels. You fill them up according to your word. One jar left and you are proving that the God of overflow has heard. You see the seed that I have planted down in a season when the ground felt hard and dry. You have already called the harvest from the ground before I even understood the why. Your supply does not begin when I believe enough. It flows from what your covenant declares. One jar left and you are moving. One step of faith and you provide. I will pour out everything I'm holding and watch your supernatural supply. You have never been surprised by empty vessels. You fill them up according to your word. One jar left and you are proving that the God of overflow has heard. The miracle began before the pouring started, before the door was shut and faith was tested. Your abundance was already moving toward me, in the hands of a God who never rested. One jar left and you are moving, one step of faith and you provide. I will pour out everything I'm holding and watch your supernatural supply. You have never been surprised by empty vessels. You fill them up according to your word. One jar left and you are proving that the God of overflow has heard. Pour it out. He fills it. Trust the word. He wills it.
I rise before the morning finds its form, and speak the ancient word above the day. The favor of the Lord becomes my norm. It goes before me and it clears the way. Every door that matters has been set before the hand of man could open or close. The King of Kings has not forgotten yet the promises he planted, and he knows. Favor goes before me like a shield. Every closed door bends to what God has sealed. Financial miracle flowing to my hand. Supernatural blessing across the land. I walk in open favor every day. The Lord has gone before me all the way. The table has been set before my need, in the presence of what once stood in the way. I shall not want for anything decreed by the God who holds my morning and my day. From the ancient covenant to this hour, His faithfulness has never lost its ground. His favor carries more than earthly power, and every breakthrough I have prayed is found. Favor goes before me like a shield. Every closed door bends to what God has sealed. Financial miracle flowing to my hand. Supernatural blessing across the land. I walk in open favor every day. The Lord has gone before me all the way. This is not the favor that the world can give. It comes from heaven and it cannot fail. And every promise written will prevail. Favor goes before me like a shield. Every closed door bends to what God has sealed. Financial miracle flowing to my hand. Supernatural blessing across the land. I walk in open favor every day. The Lord has gone before me all the way. His favor leads, His covenant feeds. Every morning, I walk in His grace. Come before this morning altar, not with petition, but with praise. The God who filled my hand with blessing deserves the first of all my days. Like David dancing before the ark, with gratitude that had no shame, I bring my morning as an offering and glorify His covenant name. Grateful King upon the throne of morning, lifting praise before the new day for me. Every blessing that the Lord has given makes the song of gratitude worth living. Jehovah Jireh, you have been so faithful. Every path you chose has been so graceful. Grateful King upon the throne of morning, singing praise without a word of warning. The shepherd who became the sovereign ruler did not forget the hillside when He reigned. He brought the same thanksgiving to the palace that He sang when nothing had been gained. For David understood the truest secret, that gratitude is not a response to blessing, but the posture of a heart that recognizes God's provision is already in the pressing. Grateful King upon the throne of morning, Jehovah Jireh, you have been so faithful. Every path you chose has been so graceful. Grateful King upon the throne of morning, singing praise without a word of warning. I will be the kind of vessel that returns with thanksgiving full. Not the 9 who kept on walking, but the one who felt the grateful pull. Back to the feet of the provider, back to the altar of his name. For the God who gave the morning blessing deserves the morning song of grateful flame. Grateful King upon the throne of morning, lifting praise before the new day forming. Every blessing that the Lord has given makes the song of gratitude worth living. Jehovah Jireh, you have been so faithful. Every path you chose has been so graceful. Grateful King upon the throne of morning, singing praise without a word of warning. So here I am with open hands and open song, returning to the God who made provision long. The abundant life he promised through the covenant is the life I sing about all morning long. Every river that he sent me, I remember. Every open door that heaven swung aside, every harvest field that grew beyond my asking is the reason that I worship and abide. Grateful King upon the throne of morning, lifting praise before the new day forming. Every blessing that the Lord has given makes the song of gratitude worth living. Jehovah Jireh, you have been so faithful. Every path you chose has been so graceful. Grateful King upon the throne of morning, singing praise without a word of warning. Grateful still, grateful still, grateful King every morning.
He spoke and every mountain moved aside. He breathed and every river found its way. The doors he opens cannot be denied. No earthly power overrules what he will say. His decree has gone before me like a light, and what he sets in motion will not stop tonight. No man can shut what God has opened. No force on earth can turn his hand. Every door he places in my season is held in place by his command. The heavens open trust in Him, no man can shut what God has opened. When Pharaoh stood between the people and the sea, the God of Israel opened up a road. When Daniel faced the lions fearlessly, the faithful God was carrying His load. And that same God is moving in my days. He opens doors in supernatural ways. No man can shut what God has opened. No force on earth can turn His hand. Every door He places in my season is held in place by His command. The heavens open over those who trust in Him. No man can shut what God has opened. Let every opposition fall away. Let every closed door yield before His name. What He has promised will arrive today. His sovereign favor always stays the same. No man can shut what God has opened. No force on earth can turn His hand. Every door He places in my season is held in place by His command. The heavens open over those who trust in Him. No man can shut what God has opened. I have read the ancient promise written in His word, every covenant He made with those who called upon the Lord. He has placed His hand upon this house, this family, this ground. Where His favor rests, abundance has a way of being found. God's hand is over my household. Every morning His mercies are new. God's hand is over my household. Every promise He spoke, He will do. His supply is already on the way. God's hand is over my household, and it will not be moved today. Like a shepherd counts his flock before the evening falls, he has numbered every need within these walls. Not a single one has slipped beyond his open sight. He is working through the darkness, bringing everything to light. God's hand is over my household. Every morning His mercies are new. God's hand is over my household. Every promise He spoke, He will do. Over my household, His supply is already on the way. God's hand is over my household, and it will not be moved today. I will not measure by what my eyes can see. His covenant is greater than my need. He has been faithful to every generation, and His faithfulness is more than I can read. God's hand is over my household. Every morning His mercies are new. God's hand is over my household. Every promise He spoke, He will do. Over my household, His supply is already on the way. God's hand is over my household, and it will not be moved today. Over my household, over my household.
The morning comes and heaven opens wide, provision flowing like a river to the shore. I stand before the gate with arms spread open wide, receiving everything that God has held in store. The faithful God who keeps His covenant alive has set a table where abundance starts to pour. Every seed I planted in the waiting ground is rising now beneath the light of this new day. The morning gates are open, heaven is releasing every blessing that His covenant has sealed. The morning gates are open, favor now is moving, and the heart harvest of His promises revealed. God provides, the heavens open, and His abundance fills the field. Jehovah Jireh walks before me on this road. His hand has gone ahead to clear and to prepare the ancient path that lead to rivers overflowing, are lit before my feet with His extraordinary care. I trust the God who turns the season into harvest and brings provision through the morning open air. Every seed I planted in the waiting ground is rising now beneath the light of this new day. The morning gates are open, heaven is releasing every blessing that His covenant has sealed. The morning gates are open, favor now is moving, and the harvest of His promise is revealed. God provides, the heavens open, and His abundance fills the field. I will not lean upon my own understanding. His supply is greater than my need could ever be. From the mountains to the rivers He is sending every overflow of heaven straight to me. The morning gates are open, heaven is releasing every blessing that His covenant has sealed. The morning gates are open, favor now is moving, and the harvest of His promise is revealed. God provides, the heavens open, and His abundance fills the field. The gates are open, God provides.
Every gate that stood against my way has been undone by Your eternal word. You are the God who turns the locked to open, the King of Kings whose promise has been heard. Before I knock, You have prepared the door and filled the rooms beyond with overflowing more. God opens doors no hand can shut, no wall remains when You have spoken. Every promise finds its way through, every seal of heaven broken. Supernatural favor on my life, covenant provision cutting through the night. God opens doors no hand can shut. The David who stood small before the field still walked in favor wrapped around his name. The shepherd boy, anointed, spirit-filled, was carried by a God who never came too late. So I will rise in faith upon this day, knowing every door you open stays. God opens doors no hand can shut, no war remains when you have spoken. Every promise finds its way through, every seal of heaven broken. Supernatural favor on my life, covenant provision cutting through the night. God opens doors no hand can shut. I am not waiting on my own strength now. Your hand moves ahead of every step I take. Jehovah Jireh, you have shown me how a faithful God provides for His own sake. God opens doors no hand can shut, no wall remains when you have spoken. Every promise finds its way through, every seal of heaven broken. Supernatural favor on my life, covenant provision cutting through the night. God opens doors no hand can shut. Every door, you have opened every door.
There are paths that were walked by the faithful long before my feet found this ground. Roads of trust through the wilderness stretches, where the God of provision was found. I will walk where the covenant leads me, on the ancient and time-honored ground. Ancient paths lead into abundance. Every faithful step has been prepared. What the fathers trusted in the wilderness is the same good God who meets me here. He is faithful on the oldest road. He is faithful on the newest day. Ancient paths lead into abundance, and His promises light the way. I have read of His faithfulness to Abraham, of the ram that was there in the thicket, of the manna that fell in the desert, of the water that came from the rock. What He did for His servants before me, He is doing today without stop. Ancient paths lead into abundance. Every faithful step has been prepared. What the fathers trusted in the wilderness is the same good God who meets me here. He is faithful on the oldest road. He is faithful on the newest day. Ancient paths leading to abundance, and His promises light the way. His covenant does not age or diminish. His supply does not shrink with the years. What He stored in His heavens for David, He has also been storing for me. I walk forward on ground that is proven, into all that His faithfulness frees. Ancient paths lead into abundance. Every faithful step has been prepared. What the fathers trusted in the wilderness is the same good God who meets me here. He is faithful on the oldest road. He is faithful on the newest day. Ancient paths lead into abundance, and His promises light the way. Ancient and faithful, the same God, the same covenant. He leads me into abundance. There is a law written into the morning, that what is planted in faith will always rise. The shepherd does not let a seed
go wasted, that was placed in trust beneath His skies. Every prayer I sent into the season, every act of faith I chose to keep, is moving now toward its full expression. The harvest coming up from what I sowed deep. Every seed of trust will find its harvest. Every word of faith will bear its fruit. What I planted in the waiting season, the shepherd tends it at the root. The fields of God's provision are not empty. The rain of blessing does not cease. Every seed of trust will find its harvest in the fullness of His peace. I do not need to dig up what I planted to see if it is still alive below. The faithful God who holds the seed in covenant is the same God who commands it to grow. The financial miracle already carries the shape of what I trusted Him to do. Every open door ahead is evidence that every seed I planted carried through. Every seed of trust will find its harvest. Every word of faith will bear its fruit. What I planted in the waiting season, the shepherd tends it at the root. The fields of God's provision are not empty. The rain of blessing does not cease. Every seed of trust will find its harvest in the fullness of His peace. I will not despise the day of small beginnings. I will not count the days until the end. The shepherd of the harvest knows the timing, and He brings it all around the bend. What He promised over every seed I trusted, He fulfills. Every seed of trust will find its harvest. Every word of faith will bear its fruit. What I planted in the waiting season, the shepherd tends it at the root. The fields of God's provision are not empty. The rain of blessing does not cease. Every seed of trust will find its harvest in the fullness of His peace. Every seed
every harvest. He provides.
I do not walk into the day alone. There is a favor moving out before me, clearing every road, adjusting every stone, preparing every room that lies before me. The Lord goes ahead and makes the crooked straight, and what was closed stands open at His name. Favor walks ahead on every path, opening what no hand of mine could move. Supernatural blessing going before me in every space. I'm trusting God to prove. I declare His favor over this day, over every meeting, every door. Favor walks ahead and clears the way, and where God sends me, He provides far more. The same anointing resting on young David as he walked from fields into the king's own hall was not his personality or talent, but the favor of the God who made the call. And that same favor rests upon the one who rises every morning with the sun. Favor walks ahead on every path, opening what no hand of mine could move. Supernatural blessing going before me in every space. I'm trusting God to prove. I declare His favor over this day, over every meeting, every door. Favor walks ahead and clears the way, and where God sends me, He provides far more. before the morning held a single color, before the field had seen a single rain. You spoke provision over every season and sealed your covenant, it will not change. The Lord who called me is the Lord who keeps me. What God has promised, He has power to perform. Jehovah Jireh sealed His word to me, a covenant that time cannot undo. Every promise stands in His eternity. Every harvest flows from what He said is true. I shall not want. The shepherd goes before me. His table is already set and filled. Jehovah Jireh sealed His word to me, and what He seals no circumstance can still. I bring no merit to this great provision. No record of my striving earns this grace. It flows from ancient love and His decision to pour His favor out upon this place. The God of Abraham is still providing. The God of Isaac opens rivers wide. Jehovah Jireh sealed His word to me, a covenant that time cannot undo. Every promise stands in His eternity. Every harvest flows from what He said is true. I shall not want. The shepherd goes before me. His table is already set and filled. Jehovah Jireh sealed His word to me, and what He seals no circumstance can still. Let every mountain hear this declaration. Let every valley lift the faithful word. The God of covenants is God of action, and what He speaks into the earth is heard. Jehovah Jireh sealed His word to me, a covenant that time cannot undo. Every promise stands in His eternity. Every harvest flows from what He said is true. I shall not want. The shepherd goes before me. His table is already set and filled. Jehovah Jireh sealed His word to me, and what He seals no circumstance can still. He seals